Matt Olson is having quite the turnaround season. 5-1 Stros were in the eighth. Last year, he hit 195, and I know it was a pandemic-shortened season, but his average is over 260, and that is a dramatic change. We've been saying for a long time, if this guy just made more contact, you're looking at an MVP candidate. And at the moment, that's what it looks like. He's got 10 home runs.
Yeah, he looks very good. I mean, last season was very difficult, obviously, because of the situation. But I just think he wasn't able to get his timing on track all year. And look, he has a very peculiar start to his whole entire swing when he starts with that bat kind of like hanging out over the plate. And it's hard for him to get to the launch position. He was getting beat on these fastballs, up and in, elevated fastballs. Talking about pitchers throwing it there more and more often. He was missing those and not early enough to hit them. Those pitches, yes, they're elevated, but man, he's just slightly under and late. But this season seems like he's got his timing a little bit more in sync. You see that those pitches going the other way, line drives the other way. That's just good hitting. And now he starts driving the ball to left center field. I know you love that, Case. And then when he gets a pitch that's hanging out of the play, okay, that's an off-speed pitch, he pulls it. But then the cutter, he's getting the barrel to it, where last year he was missing it. And now you start hanging stuff, and he's hitting balls into the gap. But look at the fastballs up and in, the ones that he was missing last year. He's getting to them. Blacata. Yeah. That ball is way inside, Case. I'm talking about in the black, 97, slightly elevated. Lefties also, elevated fastball, he's getting to it. And he was not able to do so last year. That pitch, still elevated on top of the zone, hits this ball a mile. Again, 93, inside, beautiful swing to the baseball. Well, where does it start? Look, he starts with this bat hanging out over the home plate. You're like, man, that's a difficult place to start. But look, he gets back to the launch position on time, and he's able to deliver that barrel to the baseball. Not only over the plate, but towards the catcher as well, Case. And if you look at this, where is he getting to? He gets to the launch position. This is where he needs to get. And look at the bow and arrow. He pulls the arrow back, and then he lets it go. And here comes the barrel through the zone. Very smooth with that swing. But where does it start? His timing. If he's not able to get those hands to where he needs to get them, he rushes. But if he's able to get to that launch position on time, then we have that smooth swing that we love to see that produces a lot of power, hits, line drives all over the park.
He would totally agree with that assessment. Tom Verducci pointed out the same thing, is where his hands are and where it starts. He couldn't get it to that location. And he admitted that was his big problem.
Well, I love, too, like the barrel in motion. You know, object that gets in motion stays in motion, right? He's like, boom, and then gets it going. I think that's a big thing with Olson is like he's out over the plate, but when that pitcher's about to deliver, watch what he does. He starts moving the barrel, and he just keeps it in motion.